I was the reminder of the worst night of her life. And that night, I confronted her. She looked at me, and for the first time in my life, she cried. Through tears, she whispered, "I tried to love you, but every time I saw you, I remembered what happened to me." And in that moment, I realized something heartbreaking. I was never the problem. I was just a painful memory she could never escape. That day, I stopped asking why she hated me and started promising myself something powerful. I would never become the pain that created me. I would become something better.
But the story didn't end there, because the truth about my father was even more shocking. After discovering that the woman I called my sister was actually my mother, I thought I had finally learned the worst truth of my life. But I was wrong, because just 3 days later, the same old woman returned to our compound. This time her face looked serious, almost afraid. She called me aside and whispered, "Child, there's something else you need to know." My heart started beating fast. "What is it, Mama?" She looked around to make sure no one was listening. Then she said something that made my blood run cold. "The man who hurt your mother, the man who is your father, he's still alive." My stomach twisted. I'd never even imagined him before, but hearing that he existed made my skin crawl. "Who is he?" I asked. The old woman hesitated. Then she said quietly, "He lives closer than you think." That night, I couldn't sleep. My mind kept racing. Was he in the same village? Had I seen him before? Did he know I existed? The next morning, I followed the old woman to her house. She looked at me with sad eyes and said, "Before I tell you his name, you must promise me something." "What?" I asked. "You must be strong." My heart pounded harder. Then she spoke the words that changed everything. "The man who destroyed your mother's life is someone you already know." My breathing stopped. "Who?" The old woman closed her eyes, then slowly whispered, "The respected church leader everyone in this village trusts."